So, do you want to get underneath the narcissist skin?
No. No, I do not. But go ahead, I'm interested.
Do you want to do the one thing that absolutely they cannot stand?
They can't stand anything. Is there any joy in that life? There's no joy, no happiness. Everything is misery to them.
Well, I'm going to tell you what it is. Narcissists thrive off of power and control. They want to feel special, and your emotional reactions, whether it's screaming, crying, or anything, feeds it. Let them.
That's true. That's true. And they seem to think everybody's looking at them. I think that's like the typical what we think of a narcissist um, is somebody who is preening and in the mirror and things like that. Um, I don't think that's 100% everybody that view that we have of a narcissist. But even the ones they think they're terrible, they have really low self-esteem, but they look in the mirror, don't like what they see, which I think is opposite of what we tend to think of a narcissist. But they're looking in the mirror, they don't like it, but they still think everybody is looking at them. And they are just constantly trying to get everyone to see them the way they want to be seen, which I don't know. I guess we all kind of do that, but I think we're not always thinking about it all the time. I think the narcissist that I've known is thinking about that all the time and thinks that everybody is constantly thinking about them. Okay, I got sidetracked. Continue.
Dump all their rage on you. Let them go on and on and on and on. Don't interrupt them. Don't explain yourself. Don't do anything. And when they're done, all you got to do is look right at them and be like, okay, is that all? It will kill them every single time.
I disagree. I don't think that kills them. I don't think that kills them. I'm trying to think. I do that. I didn't know I did that. I thought I created that. And then I heard the word gray rock and what it meant. And I said, oh my goodness, I have been doing that since I'm a little kid. Gray rocking it. I thought I invented that. It was a self defense. So, no, I don't feel that gray rocking really works. I think maybe it does in some ways. It's better than not gray rocking, of course, but nothing works with a narcissist. I think what I found is gray rocking just makes them hate you more, if that's possible. It does. I guess it, in a sense, it destroys them, and as you're saying, but it's, it, it's still not an acceptable outcome. There's no acceptable outcome with a narcissist. This is what I've learned over the years. Um, if you gray rock them, they will hate you more. But it is a best case scenario, I guess. It's so stupid. It's yeah. All right, let me listen to him.
Because narcissists have to feel like they're in power. They have to feel important. And you, giving them no emotional reaction and acting indifferent, will kill them every time. Because the truth.
My narcissist used to tell people and complain to people that they couldn't control me, that they couldn't ever tell me what to do. My grandmother used to say that about me. My grandmother, well, one of my grandmothers was a narcissist, but the one I'm speaking about was not. Um, she used to say, if you don't want to, you don't want to. Nobody can tell you any different. And that stayed with me in a positive way. And I think that helped me survive. So thanks, Graham.
The matter is, narcissists are fucking cowards. Every single one of them.
Yes.
There's nothing special about them. They're manipulative, conniving assholes. And when you take away their power, they're left with nothing. Hope that helps.
You can't take away their power. Maybe you can if they are a spouse or a boyfriend or a girlfriend. You can leave them and move on with your life. But when they are family, when they are a mother, a father, a sibling, a grandparent, you can't ever, it's not as easy as walking away. It's never that easy. I guess you can completely cut them out, but I feel like the only way to really do that is to completely cut out your family altogether. You cannot have a relationship, I found, with anybody in your family who still has a relationship with that narcissist, because they're still going to be able to find a way to get to you through that person, even if that person believes you and is trying to protect you from the narcissist. It doesn't work 100%. So when you have family that is narcissistic, there's no real way to get away from it. I've found. You tell me your experiences. I would love to hear them. Um, there's no real way. You have to still kind of deal with it on an ongoing basis to some level. A hundred percent. There's no 100%, unfortunately. But I don't know. This guy was pretty interesting. Let me know what you think.